Hey, we're back.
back.
Circle Alert is back, baby.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Max.
God. Back for another season.
I'm so excited and also just feeling tired thinking about how many episode recaps we're going to be doing over the next 3 weeks.
Oh, I'm glad to see how enthusiastic you are, Ben. That's a really good way to go into another season of The Circle, getting the listeners so very excited for everything that we have in store for them.
It's
That's really
chore. It's a chore.
It's a chore. And I hear that your dog is very excited as
Oh,
well.
he's so excited. Yep.
Let's
My,
see,
my little dog who kisses me on the mouth.
I consider Millhouse my true co-host for this season.
He always needs to have a presence, that's for sure.
He truly does. And I just want to welcome any new listeners or viewers that we have for Circle Alert. We are your go-to podcast for everything Circle. We will be recapping every single episode of The Circle this season. We also will be doing recaps at the end of each week with contestants from previous seasons of The Circle. We will be releasing memes, drinking games, charts and stuff, just fun stuff on Reddit and Instagram and Twitter. We do fun shit all the time. You can check us out on Instagram, on Twitter, on Reddit, and you can listen to us wherever you want to get your podcasts. And we are also on YouTube. You can watch us on video, and we also broadcast live on Twitch and YouTube, but we don't really have a set schedule. So just, watch out for us. We tweet about turn on your notifications. It's fun. It's like, ooh, when are Ben and Max going to surprise us?
We got surprised ourselves last episode when we were doing our season 3 cast announcements by our very own Daniel Cusimano from this season. So if you were watching live, then you got to see that happen in real time. It was very exciting.
Yeah, Daniel Cusimano came on and said, hey, you guys are amazing. I've heard amazing things about you. He then told us that he is going to come on the podcast publicly. So Daniel Cusimano will be on the podcast. He publicly said it in Twitch. So Daniel Cusimano, we are so excited to have you on the podcast.
That may be the first public announcement from a cast member.
Yeah, he publicly said
come on.
we read the comments publicly, and he said he will be on the podcast.
We've had some messages privately with some people that are going to come on, but he is the first to publicly announce it.
Public. So if he backs out of it. If you've ever heard me
are intertwined now.
If you've ever heard me on a podcast before, I've never let anything go in my life. So good luck to you, Daniel, if you try to get out of this.
He won't. He said we're icons. He said we're icons. He
said that privately. So
he said that privately. Yeah, I leaked that. But I mean, can you blame me for leaking?
I mean, we are icons.
We are icons. Yeah.
Yeah, so get excited for another fucking Circle Alert season. And also, if you're new, if you're coming back for Circle, you can check out our other podcast that's going on. We're actually, after this, going to record an episode of that today. It is Wednesday, September 8th. We are going to do another episode of Pretty Little Sports Show, our sports podcast that we record weekly. We are the opposite of Barstool Sports. We're a fun, comedic, non-misogynistic sports podcast, and we just talk about fun sports stories. You don't even have to be a sports fan. We just talk about fun stuff in the news about sports. It's fun. Check it out.
Hell yeah.
So Ben,
let's get into the episode.
Let's get into the I want to vamp.
You're still vamping?
The weather.
Oh no.
Okay, let's get into the fucking episode. Ben, what do you think?
It's great energy already going into it. Calvin's the first one in, and he keeps that energy flowing by immediately doing push-ups. Immediately.
Oh yeah, we got big douche energy coming right out from Calvin. He's
got big Nick energy, is what he has.
Oh yeah. Calvin brings in the big Nick energy. He's like the hors d'oeuvre. He's like bringing in that douche energy before Nick serves the full douche on a platter. He's bringing it in.
He's the appetizer before Nick comes in. Yeah.
I mean, no insult to Calvin. He was cast to do this. This is what the circle does.
Yeah, and he says he's playing this game 100% genuine. So he say what you will, the man is being genuine through.
Yeah,
and through.
he's a firefighter,
Yep.
a volunteer, but mainly he's a private chef. And as we know from E! Online, doing some research, he's a former professional soccer player.
Right. Which did they even mention that in the show?
No, they didn't mention it on the pre-casting thing. See, guys, circle alert. We do it right. We
give you all the deets.
Read E! Online to give you all the deets.
That's not nearly as good of a detail, though, as what was left out in the cast announcements for Michelle. I have to get to it because she's an open mic comic. How did that slip through on all of these platforms? We haven't heard this yet.
Well, she's also a TikToker.
She's a TikToker, an open mic comic.
TikToker?
This is,
dude. I would love to do open mic comedy in fucking wherever she lives. It must be amazing.
South Carolina.
Yeah, it must be so supportive and nice. Like, oh my god, it must be incredible. I want to go do that. We should go do that. We should go on tour.
We should.
We should
And
just
only do open mics.
Yeah, do open
Great.
mic, do open mic podcasting in South Carolina. I bet it's
like
wonderful.
a literal nightmare. It's like a nightmare.
We bring our podcasting gear. Give us a few minutes to set up. Woo! Woo! But just going back to Calvin, he says eye contact is very important when flirting. First of all, thanks for the tip, bro.
Yeah.
So nice.
He's
now,
helping
whenever
us all.
like I'm shacked up with my girlfriend for 7 years. We're really progressive, but one day might put a ring on it, bro. Thank you. But for all these single guys, good to know, guys, when you're trying to get a girl there, just stare into her eyes really intently. Do not blink. Do not blink, bro.
That's pretty much how I met my wife. I saw her at a party and I just stared and I stared and I stared until she finally came up to me and asked for my number.
Yeah, I got a little bit of clear tape and I just taped my eyelids up, some very see-through tape.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
I didn't look up. Haley Joel Osment, when he started AI, he trained himself not to blink so he'd be more convincing robot. Yes. Maybe buy a cameo from Haley Joel Osment and ask him to teach you how he perfected that method.
Yeah, I'm sure he's just has so many interested parties in him because he's perfected that.
Yes, Calvin also, I'm not sure how helpful that will be in the circle. When you cannot stare at women in the eye because you can't look at anybody in the face. He said he will flirt with all the women and befriend all of the men. I'm not sure if he's aware that not all women are going to be interested in him.
No.
Not all the women will be single, and not all of the women, Calvin, will be straight. Not everyone is heterosexual, Calvin.
No, have you seen this show, Calvin? Have you seen this show?
Calvin, have you seen Reality? But yeah, it's he might, it's very interesting. But Calvin's clearly playing a better game than I expected he would because he was ranked number 2.
He really is. No, and do you want to get into that now? Because we could dive into Calvin's game a little bit, but why don't we save that?
You want to say? Yeah. I mean, I just thought that I wasn't gonna. I mean, sorry for spoilers.
Yeah, come on, come on. People like to
spoilers,
watch the show. People
spoilers,
like to watch this show
after the
pausing.
podcast.
No, they do 10 minutes. They do 10 minutes of the show, and then they do 10 minutes of this, and then 10 minutes of this. That way, it keeps it fresh.
So Michelle, yeah, you're right. She's a chick. I thought her profile picture holding the puppers was a cue. People love puppies, but it turned out to be her greatest downfall. Her true downfall.
She says she's going to be the circle mom, but when mom is mad, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
She really loved entering the circle. She found the ambiance to be amazing.
How romantic!
To be romantic.
How romantic.
How cute. This is Southern.
Yeah, everything was
my
like
God.
lavender color. It was a
Oh.
very busy.
Oh, so bougie.
It's
Oh my God.
very close to the British accent, Max.
They have bedding.
How romantic.
How romantic.
I liked that. I liked that when she went to go choose her profile picture, she went to her Loving Life album.
She did. I
Yeah.
missed that.
I'm surprised it didn't say "Live, Laugh, Love." Or
Well, you know, if she was loving life, if you love something, you kiss it on the fucking mouth, Ben. Everything I love, I kiss it on the fucking mouth.
It's
She's a
disgusting.
liar. I don't trust her. I would have voted her 8th too.
Yeah. How do you not kiss those two little angels? Huh?
Yeah, with tongue. I French. If I had a dog, I would French
Who
it.
cares if they just ate their own ass? Who cares?
Well, Ben,
if you love that dog,
you know, Ben, if you're gonna say we can't talk about Calvin's strategic game right now, I don't want to talk about the puppies until we get to that
fair
later.
enough.
Okay,
Let's save it. 'Cause Let's save,
Save it for
the
later.
juiciest stuff for later.
So we get to Keisha, but you can call her Crazy K. But the contestants can only call her K, but we can call her Crazy K.
Right.
Right? She said Crazy K, right? Am I
Crazy K.
crazy?
Yep.
She
Nope.
made me feel a little crazy because everyone was calling her K, but she said that we could call her
She
Crazy
said
K.
you can call me Crazy K. Yep.
So little inside the podcaster studio, guys, we take notes. Or at least I do, Ben. Do you take notes?
I do take notes.
I just want to make sure you still
take.
take notes.
What, you thought I got lazy with it?
I don't know. I just want to make sure. No, I didn't think you. Well, I just finished the episode so much slower than you did. I was like, how did that happen? You know,
Yeah,
is he
because
not
you're,
taking
you're
notes?
slow at typing. That's why.
Yeah, I was like, I can't keep up. I
Max
can't.
types like this with one finger.
I can't do it at the same time. I can't. No, that's not happening. Anyway, I was like, I was calling her Crazy K throughout the whole thing in my notes because it was so much fun.
Yeah, I
And then
called her
they-
Crazy
they-
K too.
Yeah, I'm gonna call her Crazy K. She
am
wants us to.
Yeah.
Anyway, she, you know, she says she will throw somebody under the bus and thank God for forgiveness later. And she said her dad used to be an FBI agent. Well, you know, she
Yeah.
already narked on her dad. Who else will she narc on? You know, I don't think she's a very trustworthy person. Her dad's like, Crazy K, what the fuck? And she's like, Dad, I'm
It's
just gonna
not
think.
CIA. It's just the FBI.
I'm just gonna thank
All
God
right.
for forgiveness. Oh, you don't think? Well, it's not like he was a paper. It was not like he was pushing paper. He was an agent,
Wow.
a secret agent. We don't know what kind of agent
That
he
must
was.
mean she's going to win the circle. It must.
What, so FBI agents don't need to be secret. Only
No, I don't
CIA.
think- Do they? I don't think so.
What? So CIA agent? What do you know about this? So tell me. Can you explain?
I don't know. Aren't like spies? They're the secret ones, right? According to movies, every Tom Clancy movie that you've ever seen.
Yeah. All I'm saying is Crazy K is a narc.
FBI agents, they have to identify themselves, right?
Dude, her name is Crazy K. She can't be trusted.
Crazy K.
Don't be
and
fooled-
Her dad is an FBI
Don't be
agent.
fooled by her buns, okay?
I love her bun buns.
No, I do. I realize
I
she's
love
like,
her
she's
bun
like, you
buns.
can't be intimidating me. I got bun buns. And it worked. I was instantly like, yeah, I would vote her number one. She said bun buns. Like, that's cute as hell.
It is
Black
cute
and
as
white,
hell.
black and white picture, bun buns got me sold. Number one in my book.
Yep. And she has a high bullshit radar too.
I was just
that.
surprised because she said she didn't have signature dance moves, and everybody still was like, okay, we still want you number one, you know?
Yeah. Well, she is clearly playing the game. I actually do think she's got a really good chance to go very far.
Yeah, she's
in this
very
game.
naturally like likable and stuff. She's good.
Mhm.
She's
Yep.
very good. Matthew comes in. He's a fitness consultant.
Did you like his posters on his wall? Bagels, citizen, hello world.
Okay, we talked about we talked about this on our casting introduction video, but we know
Right.
that not everybody saw that did that. People skipped that. We got to talk about this.
Yeah.
He said that his friend Ashley, who he's catfishing with, Ben, I got so upsetting to me. He said that he became best friends with her because when they met in chemistry class, she took out graham crackers and chocolate and they
Yeah.
became best friends because using graham crackers and chocolate, she made s'mores. That's just
It's
a
not a s'more.
graham cracker and chocolate sandwich. It's not fucking s'mores, okay?
No.
S'mores include marshmallow. It doesn't make any fucking sense. You don't take bread and peanut butter and call it a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. This is crazy talk. They even gave us a little diagram and they showed it. And I'm like, where's the s'more, people? That's insane. Matthew, get your head together.
Yeah, it's just wrong.
It's
and
really
quite
wrong.
Frankly, it pisses me off. It really pisses me off.
I feel a little morally weird about continuing on with this podcast.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't have any integrity if you didn't.
If it wasn't for Netflix saving Manifest and giving it a 20 episode final season, I would feel I probably would have said we can't do this podcast. But that really evens out the on the morality scale.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
What do you think about this bio? I wrote it down. Do you want to hear the bio?
Yeah, I got it. I got it written too. Yeah, go ahead.
I love that we were both like, we gotta read this. From the bagels to the pizza, but home is the company you keep. I have a fear of ostriches and a love of the beach. Be bold, be proud, be you. And then it was like the pride heart.
Yeah.
This really reads fake.
A lot to unpack there. Yeah, I was feeling the same way. The fear of ostriches thing was an interesting thing to put in there. Like, it's a defining characteristic of Ashley is that she's afraid of ostriches.
He's like, it's true. It's true. And I'm like, it reads like a catfish line. Like the whole thing does.
And then like the Long Island girl from the bagels to the pizza. Very cliche, I guess. Yeah, New York bagels pizza. Okay. Yeah.
What was the thing from the girl that was the first person to ever be eliminated, and she was like, loves tacos, loves life.
Tacos every day. That was
Tacos all day, every day. It's like, yeah, that's like the first. It's like the same exact thing. It's like pizza and bagels.
Yeah,
I love
the
pizza,
best profile.
whiskey, and adventures. Looking for a gym for my Pam. It's like the same, like, that's what people put in like dating profiles, apparently.
Yeah, exactly.
I've never online dated, but I have friends who do, and that's what they tell me that they all say. Like, looking for a gym to my Pam. It's like saying that.
Do you think that him catfishing as his friend though is going to work out for him? Like, do you
think people seem to be liking him as her, so I think it could work. I think it's better than being him as like a naked fit guy.
Yeah.
Although people seem to be liking Nick and Calvin.
I know. Yeah, there's like a lot of, but that's like some bromance type stuff. Do you think Matthew could bromance pretty hard with some guys?
I don't know if Matthew could bromance as himself with the guys.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
So I
don't know. I do love that he's catfishing because it's the only.
I think catfishing was. I think that he probably made the right call if he didn't feel comfortable going in as himself.
I agree. Yeah, I'm excited to see where he goes in this game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pro catfish all the way.
Yep, same here. Should we talk about the first group chat?
The first circle chat?
Oh my god!
How romantic!
So Crazy K's first impression is that she thinks Calvin is sketchy, but then she learned that he's a private chef, and she's instantly like, never mind, I'm in love.
I guess, I was questioning at the beginning, he chose to say private chef and not the firefighter thing. But then when I saw her reaction, I was like, oh, that was the right move.
Yeah,
definitely the right move.
Definitely. He's like, I'm going to leave the fact that that I was ever a soccer player out of this. It's not important. No one cares. People only care about the fact that I am a private chef.
And he wants to put barbecue sauce on Kay.
Yeah, I actually have that sound clip here. Hold on.
Oh, good.
A census taker once tried to test me. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Oh shit! No, sorry, that was the wrong sound clip. Sorry, I don't know what that was. What was that? I think I clicked the wrong thing. I'm sorry about that.
It was close enough.
I don't know. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was.
That
Was that from Silence of the Lambs?
It
Was that
might
what that
have
was?
been. Yeah.
Oh,
Might have been an Academy Award
oh!
winner. Yeah.
I might have clicked the wrong cannibal sound clip because it's weird to say that you want to put barbecue sauce on someone and let them marinate. That's kind of a weird thing to say, especially for a chef. It's kind of weird. That's a very weird thing to say.
It's clear the guy's got a food fetish. It's all right.
It's like, yeah,
All
okay. Yeah, okay.
Yep. Yeah. It's cool. It's cool. He's a private chef.
You're right. We shouldn't kink shame anyone.
Don't kink
Eating
shame.
people. It's cool.
It's cool. You seen Raw? It's a good movie about eating people. Yeah. I liked how who was it that said I don't want to come on too strong? And was it Calvin? Calvin goes, I don't want to come on too strong, and then he goes, crazy to be here right now, excited to know you. As if like that's way too strong to come on.
Calvin just drove like every chat. It was like everything's
dude. And it drove our dear friend Daniel insane.
But the other people comment on it too, but like no one cared. They still were like,
enough.
We have to vote him high. Our dear leader Calvin.
He does seem like a natural born leader. You know.
What other choice do we have? He is the loudest man in the circle. We have to vote him high.
This is either going to go one of two ways for him. He's going to Boston Rob his way through this whole thing.
We don't have a choice. He's a loud man who talks to women.
It could get old real fast for people.
Yeah, no,
it
really
could
good.
Get old really quick. Because he is definitely driving every conversation there.
Definitely.
But he is like a force of nature. So I do think like people are like, you know, I don't know. I kind of want him on my side. He's got all this confidence and everything. I don't know. It works in a Boston Rob type of way.
Very true.
Yep.
He's just looking for his Amba, you know?
Yeah.
He's just
which
looking
might
for
be
his
Kay.
Amber. Yeah.
Who knows? Yeah.
So Roxana
put some barbecue sauce on his Amber.
Yeah. So Roxana enters and she says, "What up, New Jersey?" And she says she's a Jersey girl. So what up, New Jersey? And I gotta say, real recognize real.
Did you guys know that Max is from New Jersey?
Although I gotta say, I did peep an Eagles jersey in one of the photos. So she's from Southern Jersey. So
yeah,
we don't
they're
exactly.
They're Phillies fans. They're Eagles fans.
They call Taylor Ham pork roll. They say things like "I done my beer." Who says that?
They're not tri-state. They're not.
Dude, when they finish a beer, they say "I done my beer." They call Philadelphia the city. They're a little weird, but
I done my beer.
Yes. Who says that? I done my beer. Who says that?
I done. That's like a toddler.
I done my beer. It's like, what's wrong with you, dude? Dude, that's where the Pine Barrens is in Southern Jersey. That shit's weird, dude.
Max, we don't want to alienate all of our Southern Jersey.
Dude, Dude, they know they're weird. They know it should be called
they
Taylor
know they're
Ham.
weird.
They know they're weird.
Did we get well, no, because the first season it was all Pennsylvania people, but because I was gonna say it was Sammy and Ed and
but then we had
that's close to South Jersey. They're like kind of in the Philly area.
Yeah, but PA is just close to New Jersey, like in general. You know?
Yeah,
it's like New Jersey's very small. You know?
Right.
But you know, Mitchell is from Pennsylvania.
Right. Our dear friend.
Still a virgin.
We pray.
I hope so. So Roxana, she's cool. She's actually, if you didn't know, she's been on Family Feud before. We learned from E Online. So thank you, E Online. But I like her. She's cool.
Oh, she's great. I love that her husband asked her how to boil eggs before she left, and she's like, fucking YouTube it, asshole.
Yeah. Her phrase was, she was like, before I left my husband, he asked me how to boil an egg. I was like, yo, she left her husband? Like, I thought she like divorced him.
Oh,
But he was like, I want to
You
know.
thought that was the straw that broke the
Before
camel's
you
back?
leave me, please tell me how to boil an egg at least. She's like, look it up on YouTube. And then she walked out the door.
No, I like her. She's got great vibes, and I thought it was cute where she was like she wants to pave the way and show her daughter that she can do anything. It's very cute. I wonder if she's going to. Well, she did say that she's married and has kids in her profile, which is kind of a big deal, I feel like, for Circle, because so many people want to pretend that they're single, right?
Well, I feel that if you're going in as yourself,
Yeah.
you usually don't pretend that you're single.
But we have so few married people in there. Like even well, I mean, Delisa last season,
Well, she was
basically
catfishing.
she was catfishing, but she said one of her biggest motivations behind catfishing
yeah.
was because she did not want to go in as a married person because you just can't talk. Like a lot of no one will want to talk to you.
No,
unless
especially
you're come across
this
single.
season, they really seem to be pushing like flirting romance. The producers really seem to be wanting to have
The
like
flirtatious
showmances, which I just think like aren't super interesting, especially because the people can't even like make out.
They're my least favorite part of Big Brother when they do showmances on that show.
But at least they can make out.
Yeah, that's true.
Or do more.
Or do more. Like what else, Max?
Like have sex.
Like fingering? Like fingering?
No, more than that. They can have sex, Ben. I want to see people be able to go through they can't do anything here. Like maybe they can make out when somebody gets like that was awesome the first season when Joey and Miranda made out. Like that was awesome.
Do you think are there like any really sort of lewd avatars that they could send to each other? Because now they have avatars,
Yeah, with like their faces. Yeah, they might be able to like be like
a moaning avatar, like a
do the teeth brushing one, remove the toothbrush.
Yeah,
that's what they could do.
Put the eggplant in there, right?
Yeah, replace toothbrush with egg. They're like, okay, we're gonna need to put this. Pause your conversation on hold. Then they go to they have to call the visual arts team.
Right.
All right, can I do Photoshop this?
So hot.
Yeah.
So hot. So romantic.
How romantic! Damn, Daddy, can I taste it?
Max, what did you think about her not choosing to share her size?
I think it's good to wait because I think that strategically, I mean, it's kind of I think that when you revealed that moment, it's like showing that you're opening up to people and it builds trust with them and it shows that you're being real.
And it could have also, I mean, it could have also really backfired though if she went this episode where it's like, oh, maybe I should have.
Yeah. But, and I also think she did it in a way where she actually, in the picture that she showed, she wasn't hiding it.
Not really.
She showed her full size in the picture. She just wasn't like, oh, here's me next to another person, or here's me standing. So I actually think she showed kind of the perfect picture.
She did. And it's I feel like in the first week or so before she shares her second photo, she can at least say, I wanted to get you to know me and my personality first.
Before you judge me.
And that's why I want it. But I also want to be honest with who I am.
Yeah.
And show all of that. So I think she's thought this out really well.
She did it in such a perfect way without being deceptive because she wasn't hiding anything. I was like, oh, she's still she showed her full body in the photo. If you look close enough, I would be like, oh, yeah. But like,
Yeah.
it also like shouldn't matter whatsoever. Like,
No, not
oh,
at all.
I mean, that's what she said. She was like, "Yeah, I'm short." It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's
And
it.
so what? Yep.
Who cares?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's
No,
a form
I-
of dwarfism. Like, who gives a shit?
It'll be interesting. I hope she really does get closer with Kay. It sounds like they haven't had too much to talk about, but there was a
Yeah.
couple of messages like in the icebreaker game and stuff where I felt like, oh, I could see a friendship forming there.
But look who entered in next.
Oh, babe! Oh my! Wait, put it down! Oh my god! Oh, my god! I can't. Okay, breathe.
Okay, breathe.
Okay, breathe.
We
Daniel
need to get a
can't
shortened version
even.
of that clip too for the okay, breathe. We can
Okay,
get just
yeah.
that too.
I
Okay,
just
breathe.
had to get the long one in.
Oh, it's so good. The energy he came in with. I was like, yes, this
Daniel
is what we need.
can't even, and neither can us, because he is our biggest fan. He knows
That's
that
right.
we are icons. He heard that we're amazing, and he's going to be on our podcast at least once.
That's right.
You heard
That's
it
right.
here
You
first
can
and
you
second.
can buy our love with comments on our Twitch stream. Other cast members, it can happen.
Daniel Hawaiian shirt Kusamano.
I don't know about you, Max, but I was getting real strong Freddy
Freddy
UK
vibes,
season 1
yeah.
vibes.
A little saner though, but that's a really low bar.
Max and I share the opinion that Freddy from UK season 1 is maybe one of the greatest circle players of all time. He's one of our favorites. So
Daniel
that's a high
loves-
compliment to Daniel.
Daniel loves screaming at his family, and his family loves screaming. And he loves to be that bitch. He's
He loves to
100%
be that bitch.
that bitch.
Yeah. And you do too. So you guys have a kinship in that.
Yeah,
way.
we are both those bitches.
Yep.
You know?
I like that he comes out aggressive out of the gate too, saying I'll stoop as low as I need to. You know, him and Kay are kind of similar in that way, where it's like it's a cutthroat game that they're going to be playing. I like that.
Yeah. We're also very similar in that we're both 20-year-old twinks. I would say that Daniel and I are definitely both 20-year-old twinks. Very, very similar in that regard.
Max, come
What?
on.
What?
You're at least 23, right?
Okay. What? Come on. Shh. Come on. I'm that bitch.
Let's read his profile. On his bio, he said, born and raised in Florida, but still pasty. Going for my bachelor's, but I have my doctorate in clownery. When I'm not being a professional designated driver, I love spending time with my crazy ass Italian family.
Best bio by
Yeah.
far.
I feel like you really get to know him in this bio.
Least catfishy. Like, it could not be a catfish.
Yep.
Like, you know he's real. There's no doubt. Anywhere in the bio was like, this guy's not a catfish. So,
Yeah. His personality shines. through
like, you
that.
didn't have like I was not worried about him in that rankings at all, because nobody was going to put him in the bottom, because nobody's worried about him being fake.
No. Although I do worry about him down the road, given how he has a vendetta against Calvin, it would seem. And Calvin is linked to a lot of players right now. And that frightens me a little bit, that alliances are starting to form. We haven't really seen any conversations with Daniel in those sort of talks, or any like real strong bonds between him and anyone else.
Yeah, we didn't see that yet, but he did come in third, so we'll have to see what happens. Maybe we just haven't been shown things yet. You
Yeah.
know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Probably.
he can't be a floater. Don't be a floater, Daniel.
Yeah.
Form
No,
an
he
alliance.
needs to start getting people on his side quick.
Yeah.
He will
Yeah. Be that bitch.
be that bitch.
So they enter the chat, and Matt asks what kind of cocktail you would be, and Daniel says virgin pina colada, because I am a virgin and
He doesn't
I don't
drink.
drink. That's such a good answer.
That was a really good answer.
Ben, what type of cocktail would you be?
What type of cocktail would I be? I guess I would be just the cocktail that I drink normally, which is a vodka and Sprite Zero. Gotta stay healthy.
It's not a cocktail. That's a mixed drink.
It's daddy's little treat.
That's not a
At the-
cocktail. Pick a cocktail. Oh my god, in the circle they would hate you. Pick a cocktail.
I don't understand why they won't cast me.
Pick a cocktail. Have you ever had a cocktail?
Yeah, I've had cocktails. I'm just more of a beer drinker, so I just
oh
don't
my
care
God,
that much.
pick a
I don't know.
cocktail.
Mojito. How about that?
Okay. Why a mojito?
I don't know.
Because you're
Just 'cause it
minty
was-
fresh.
It was the first one I thought of. That's why.
Okay.
How about you, Max?
Straight fucking whiskey because I'm fucking hard.
Oh my
And
god.
no,
That's the
not in that
lamest
way. Not
answer.
in that way.
That's the
No,
lamest answer.
fucking pina colada because I'm fucking beachy and sunny and bright. You know,
Really? So
I'm
it's not
fun
like
in-
it's not like a flaming Jaeger bomb or
I'm
something like
fun
that.
in the sun. I'm fun in the sun. No, pina coladas are my favorite cocktail by far. They taste the best. They are the best. I fucking love them. And they're just like, they're fun. You go, wow, you have a blast. You can still get fucking drunk, have a good time. Just like me, baby. Fun and a good time getting wasted, you know?
You love your pina coladas. You love getting stuck in the rain, right?
Yeah. So I would say non-version pina colada, baby, because I'm not a virgin and I drink. That's what I would. That would be my response after him. That would be my follow-up. Non-version pina colada.
Non-version. Yeah.
And people would
That's
be like,
how they.
whoa.
That's how bartenders say it, right?
People would be like, whoa, this guy's an asshole. Is he throwing shade? I'm a non-designated driver.
Does that mean you drunk drive? I don't know.
No, I don't drive. Okay.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I'd have to explain that too. They'd be like, "Are you saying you drive drunk?" Dude? I'd be like, "No, I
I
don't.
was gonna say this.
I
is
live in the
just keep
city.
adding
I
more
don't
questions.
drive. I don't drive."
So, do you think Mitchell is from season 2 is now feeling a little solidarity? Now he's got another virgin on the show, so that's cool.
Yeah, and then we're gonna have to get into Ava later. I'm like, how many fucking version storylines are we gonna? But at least like Daniel, like
one day they're gonna have an all virgin season. It's just
yeah,
gonna
but
be
at
all
least like this
virgin.
is just like Daniel casually being like a version, not like this is like a big fucking version story fucking
Right.
plot. You know, this
No.
seems like a throwaway, not like a I'm a virgin and like people wouldn't expect it, and like this is a big part of me.
It also seems more genuine, if we can be honest.
Yeah, instead of
How many people were actually believing Mitchell was a virgin? I
How
don't know.
romantic.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go for the Mitchell's still a virgin one. I really thought.
No.
You love that romantic one. It's a good one.
It's so good.
So Calvin said he would be a passion fruit mojito. Oh, maybe that's why I said mojito. I don't know, because I want to be like Calvin
But that
because he's sweet and hella refreshing.
so that happens like later though, right? Or did that happen?
No, that was during that chat.
Oh, this was during this chat?
Mm-hmm. It was. Yep.
Yo, I believe you. Yo, yes it did. Yes it did. And is this one is
No,
this
Ashley liked that comment, and then Daniel goes, "Oh, great."
Calvin, gotta give him the boot. I hate him.
let's play it again.
Fuck Calvin, gotta give him the boot. I hate him.
Because he goes right before that. He goes, "Oh, now Ashley wants a relationship
does
with
she?
Calvin." He's like,
Fuck
everybody just
Calvin,
fucking.
gotta give him the boot. I hate him. Fuck Calvin, gotta give him the boot. I hate him.
It's the best thing ever. Fuck Calvin. Fuck him. Fucking hate him.
He very quickly saw how popular Calvin was getting.
Fuck Calvin.
He's so God. He's just there's no filter there, and I love
He's on
it.
the
It's amazing.
I was like, whoa.
Daniel, will you just please be our co-host for the whole rest of the
Daniel,
next season?
please hop on.
Hop on.
Daniel,
You have
why
You have an
aren't
invite
you-
to be a permanent co-host with us for every episode.
Daniel, why aren't you in the Twitch chat right now calling us icons?
Oh yeah, he speaks our language. We sometimes get very over opinionated about castmates.
Shit is so funny.
Oh, so then what? We get introduced to Nick next, right?
Look at that guy, though. Whoa!
Oh, was that
Just noticed.
Was that the scene where he's looking at his
Oh!
abs in the mirror?
Oh! We can work with that.
Oh God.
Woo! Woo!
Look at that guy, though. Whoa!
Oh,
Just noticed. Oh!
oh.
Oh! We can work with that.
Woo! No, dude, but he's like toning down the nerd stuff because like he's not really a douche. He's just like a nerd, Ben. Like the
Right.
tech side, he's really like a nerd. He's not like a tech bro. He's really
No,
like,
Max, I can tell he's toning it down. I can really tell
he's
that
toning it down like his nerd side. He's really like, but like he
I
doesn't-
haven't seen much of it, that's for sure.
But he doesn't
I
want-
really haven't.
he doesn't want people to think that he's like a bro, so he's gonna go in as a drummer, a punk rock drummer.
He legitimately just said punk rock. Like, so why punk specifically? He doesn't look punk at all. He
Dude,
does
he's
not
so
fit that
punk.
vibe.
Dude, did you see his Mariners jersey? And dude, he has a
Oh,
bulldog
all those punky bros, dude. They're out there,
Dude,
man.
at that baseball game,
With a Frenchie in his arm.
bro. Big Nick energy, baby, dude. But it's like he's like pretending he's a douche as a joke. But
I don't get the point of that lie. I just don't get it.
No, dude, he's not really a douche. It's just like a joke, but he sincerely calls he just happens to sincerely call women chicks on public national, on Netflix,
On national Netflix. Yeah.
He publicly calls women chicks on Netflix for like millions of viewers.
It's just such a dumb, pointless lie because that's actually something that could screw him over. And like, what's the
No,
big
but he's
what's the
so
big deal? Just being like,
cute.
I work for Microsoft or IBM. Like, what's the big deal saying that?
Yeah, like, dude,
I don't get it.
Everyone apparently thinks you're really hot, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Well, the lie doesn't matter, dude. This guy probably has lived his whole life being hot, so nothing he says matters. That's the vibe that I'm getting from him.
Yeah, you might be right.
Aren't you kind of getting the vibe?
Yeah. pretty
I'm just
much.
kind of getting the vibe that nothing that this guy does matters because he's such like it's kind of matters. He's like, I'll just say whatever.
Yeah.
Chicks, I just look in the mirror and just do whatever. Whatever. I'm punk
Chicks
rock.
love Frenchies.
Like
Chicks
it's like
love Frenchies.
when he was like, she's a singer, like I'm a drummer. Like it really seems like he really believes he's a
believes the
drummer.
lie. He really
I think he thinks he's a drummer now. I'm a little drummer boy.
Somebody's gonna ask him a drummer question eventually.
And he's gonna be like, yeah,
specifically, I want to know punk drummer too. I hope somebody asks him that.
Dude, nobody's gonna know.
Who's your favorite punk drummer? Yeah,
Yo, the guy from
dude, Green Day, the Green Day's drummer, dude.
Dude, my
Sick.
favorite punk drummer is Linkin Park. I love that guy. I love Linkin Park. My favorite.
I love that what Ava
We'll
said.
get
I
back
love
to that.
Link-
We'll get back to that when that comes up.
I love that
shit
guy.
is so funny.
I love that guy.
Oh my god.
I love Mr. Lincoln.
So Ava and Chanel come in, and Ava is a singer and influencer, and Chanel is behind the scenes as her manager. She's her sister mom.
Sister mom.
I've
Yeah.
heard of sister wives. Is sister mom related to that?
I hope not.
Oh, okay, just checking.
It's an interesting dynamic. Yeah. Well, they're a bit of an age. There's a bit of an age gap between them.
Oh,
So,
okay,
Yeah. I think that's probably it.
okay.
Yeah. Hmm.
Cool.
Flirting is part of her strategy. You
Yeah, I
know
feel
that?
like flirting is being pushed so hard.
Yeah.
You're like,
I
everybody's flirting. This is a romance show. It's a dating social media strategy show with emojis.
Yep.
We have emojis. We have dating on the circle. We have influencers and chefs. That is what the circle is all about. Yeah, Ben, you don't like it? You don't like the circle anymore?
I know. I know. Let's quit the show right now.
Yep. If it wasn't for Manifest being saved, we would not be here.
I will say I did love when they came in and they were awing at the production design and the set decorations and going, everything's a circle. Look at the wall. The shelf is a circle.
Oh my God, Jesus can see the circle. That was my favorite. Like, Jesus can see us. Oh, what fake city are we in? Is it Philadelphia? Wait, no, but then there was like a shoreline. Are we in LA? What fucking fake city are we in?
Yeah, I don't know. Last season it was Milwaukee, I think, wasn't
Yeah,
it? Or
guys, if you know what
in
fake
Chicago.
city we're in, please help us out. What fake
Yeah.
city are we in?
Comment.
Please.
Comment what
Please.
fake city it is.
Tweet us, fax us, call us, beep us. If you want to reach us, tell us.
Yeah.
Passenger pigeon.
It's amazing that they film every new season in a new city.
Yeah,
It's
they
really cool.
airlift the building to a new city. It's amazing stuff.
Oh, yeah. So Nick and Ava end up joining the chat. And we finally get to see what their profiles are.
Yeah, Calvin talks about Ava's nice jawbones and voluptuous lips. Voluptuous.
And then he did like a little kissing motion sort of.
Dude, he wants to eat her too.
Are we really going to keep pushing this Calvin as a cannibal narrative?
Dude, I'm telling you, last season Lee was a serial killer. This season
And I would say I'm really worried when we say stuff like that they're not going to want to come on our show, but
But
I'm not going to spoil who our guests are this season.
I just want to say
spoil who our guests
everyone knows that I am kidding and that these are all jokes because I am a comedian and we can all take jokes.
That's right.
And if we can't, come on.
Look, we love them all. We love every
I say
single
this stuff out of love. I don't even know these people. They went on a reality show. They should be able to take jokes from like a podcast.
We genuinely love every single cast member except Mitchell. We're very comfortable saying that. We're very comfortable.
Is that Chloe from Too Hot to Handle?
Yeah,
is that who's talking?
That was it.
Yep.
This whole show is just like 50%.
Isn't that really
sound bites?
Isn't that really sweet that we say that we love every cast member besides Mitchell?
Yeah, I think it is. I think
How romantic!
It's gonna be our first copyright strike ever because it's gonna add up to like 20 minutes of the podcast. Netflix is gonna be like, no, enough, enough, you two, we're done.
Yeah. And the worst part is it's not even a variety of the sound clips. It's like
it's
the
just
same
one.
Three. It's the same three.
You two have, especially you with the Nets hat. You have accused our contestants of being serial cannibals. How dare you?
This is slander.
Slander. You said we airlifted our studio. But thank you for giving the shout out to Manifest. We do appreciate that. We did save Manifest.
I don't think Netflix is listening, so it's okay.
Well, they're going to notice when they're going to.
They refuse to respond to our inquiries for exit interviews, so I think we're pretty small potatoes for them.
Hey, Netflix, come on.
Come on. Anyway, let's talk about Ava's profile. She says, "My life is like a song, and every day is a new verse. God, family, and music make me who I am. I am a free-spirited risk taker who lives life to the fullest." Sounds like another dating profile.
Yeah. Also, her picture was too close up. It looks fake. Like it looks like a
Yeah,
catfish
it
thing.
looks a little filtered. It looks weird. Yeah,
Yeah. It also doesn't look like her.
no, not
Like,
really.
not that exactly matters, but like, it looks like you're trying to like cover something up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, and first impressions are everything, and look how she got voted.
Yeah, it's like, come on. So clearly she didn't do a good job. Ava is skeptical that Nick is in a punk band. She says, "I'm into Linkin Park. He's one of my favorite artists."
That sounds like something I'd say, Max.
Yeah.
And even I know Linkin Park.
We got to break down everything wrong with this. So, Linkin Park, there's so many things wrong. Okay, so Linkin Park
It's a band
is
not a person
is a band. They're not a punk band
at all.
at all.
Like not even the way Green Day isn't really a punk band, but like
So,
really not a punk
Even
band.
if she was wrong about it, the lead singer was Chester Bennington, and he's dead. So she's
Yeah.
not even talking about it.
No,
in-
aren't two of their members dead now?
No,
I thought
think
two
it's
had died.
just
thought.
Ben. You don't. What are you talking about?
I thought that was the case.
No, his like good friend died.
Yeah. Oh,
The
that's what it was.
Soundgarden guy died.
That's right. That's right.
Yes, yeah.
That's where I had heard that.
We're gonna do. We're gonna spread more misinformation.
Yeah.
First, the cannibal thing.
Again, we
Now-
gotta get Courtney on.
We
here.
gotta get Courtney on here. But I just think it's so funny. She's like, he's not in a punk band. I'm an expert on punk music, like Linkin Park's.
I can't wait for the moment this season where she like tries to corner him and question him. Who is
Yeah.
the drummer from Linkin Park? That's a punk band, so you should know that.
I love her sister's accent, particularly. It's even stronger than hers. She sounds a little bit like Fran Drescher or
Yeah, a little bit.
or like you might not get this reference, but she sounds like Janice, who is Chandler's girlfriend from Friends. Ben, you probably haven't heard her, but she says like,
No,
"Oh
I
my
haven't.
God." She's a lot of people will get what I'm talking about. So
I'm sure they will.
yeah. So I just had to put that out there.
As is usually the case with things we talk about. Most people get it, and I don't.
Yeah. But then I didn't want to put you in the woods, but I did want to say that to the world. So,
Yeah.
but their accents are really great. So I'm glad that they're not
Yeah.
I'm glad they're not told out the show, because whenever they say things, they sound really fucking funny.
Oh, and I know there's got to be one soundbite down the road that we have.
Oh, it's
of,
coming.
Yeah. Who is it? Chantel? Is that Ava's sister? Is that what her name is?
Millhouse, it's okay.
Millhouse. Relax.
Chanel.
Oh, Chanel. That's right.
Yes. So
Did we read Nick's profile? He's I have it written down.
Oh, you have it? Do you want to say it?
Living the single life, but I'm killing it. I'm the drummer of a
Oh.
punk rock band, but I teach drum lessons to pay the bills. Bummed I couldn't bring my pup with me, but I'm super stoked to meet you all. First round is on me. Hashtag Big Nick Energy.
I am
Yeah.
so confused about the world sometimes. How does this not make people throw up? Like, people read this and were like, "Oh, he seems cool." Like,
Yeah.
people like weren't thrown off by this.
No, they all loved it.
Cool.
Yeah.
He said Big Nick Energy, and they were like, sick.
Yeah.
Single life, I'm killing it. Like, he had no humility at all.
Man, sometimes this world, man.
What the fuck is wrong? I mean, first Manifest is canceled. I mean, fucking shit.
Jesus. What is it with you and Manifest?
Dude, I don't know. I've never even seen the show.
Oh, okay. I was wondering.
But you know when you just have a feeling about things?
I mean, it's huge. They had a big campaign. They brought it back. So
Yeah.
it must be amazing.
Dude, it has to be.
Yeah. So yeah, Chanel was not buying the drummer thing. Neither was Ava. But yeah, we go back to the circle chat from there, and Calvin once again starts the chat.
Fuck Calvin. Gotta give him the boot. I hate him.
And we finally get to hear their cocktails too. Ava is a spicy virgin margarita, and
How
Nick,
romantic!
Jesus Christ. Nick's is a ridiculous rummy rampage.
What the fuck? This
I
guy
don't-
is such a douchebag. Look, we're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, but all we can go off is what we're being shown on TV here. Okay, look, we love him. We love all of the contestants except for Mitchell, who have been on the show. Okay,
So far.
but so far, but this guy is giving big prick energy. Okay,
No.
he's being a prick. He is insufferable.
But you love everybody.
I love him though. Well wishes. He is great. He's very respectful.
Remember when we were like, oh, let's try not to go like too hard on any of the castmates. And you're like, this guy's a fucking prick. I want him gone. I want him out.
I'm sorry, Nick's Rummy Rampage, and it has a barrel of monkeys hanging off of it. I mean, God.
Man, we're never gonna get exit interviews.
I'm
Ever.
sorry. I'll edit
We're
this.
never gonna get exit
Dude, only
interviews.
one person has watched this live. We can edit it out.
No, keep it. Keep it.
Okay.
Let's keep the integrity of this show intact.
Yeah.
we may
dude,
not get
It's
guests,
just that
but we
no
have our
one
integrity.
shares how I feel. Is that they were all like,
I
"Oh,
do.
dude,
I do share how you feel. I'm with
Dude,
you.
this drink sounds sick, dude. He put a barrel of monkeys on his cocktail. I'm like, what the fuck? What do you mean a barrel of monkeys? Like a whole barrel of monkeys on the cocktail? What doesn't make any sense? Dude, it's my Rummy Rampage. I'm like, what?
At least our boy Daniel came in and saved the scene by saying Nick and Ava could get it on. I'm saying it first. You heard it here first.
Dude, they're gonna be Rob and Amber, dude.
Yeah, dude. That must mean that Daniel's going to be the next Rob Sesternino.
That's what I
right?
was thinking. Rob, right when he was like, Rob and Amber are gonna do it.
They're gonna do it. Yeah. One of my favorite scenes from Survivor
I mean,
ever.
he called it. He was the
Oh.
Oracle.
He was. Should we get to this icebreaker challenge? I love the
Yeah.
icebreaker
Wait,
challenges.
can you
Those are
help me
fun.
out? I don't know what icebreakers are. Ben, what are icebreakers? I don't know what this is. Ben, what are
Well, it's just a
icebreakers?
tool. It's just a tool that you use to break up and crush up ice to put
Wha-
in like a drink.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh. How do you not know what icebreakers are? They spend your time on social media.
I don't know,
that
man. I didn't know what pizza scissors were last year, and finally learned that.
Oh yeah, wasn't pizza scissors like a big like thing? People were like, "What the fuck are pizza?"
No, we were.
Oh, yeah, we were.
We
We
were
were.
harping on it, Max.
Oh yeah,
You've already forgotten everything.
I forgot. Fuck pizza scissors. Those are insane. Use a pizza slicer, psychos. I let's go back.
They got their big old foam fingers. They did their thumbs up, thumbs down. I don't understand why they need those fingers, Max, because the other contestants can't see them. So I don't understand.
Yeah, but it's for us. It's for us because
Right.
we cannot process if they said yes
It's for us and
or
for,
no.
and for
I need.
Jesus.
I
It's
need
also for
and
Jesus.
Jesus in his older years, his eyesight and ears and auditory is waning, and he needs a little help these days. So
You gotta simplify it for the
yeah,
for the old guy.
he's a little bit extra
Thumbs
help.
up, thumbs down. That's
It's
all we
ridiculous.
need. Oh, so we got. Let's see. What was our first icebreaker? If nobody ever finds out, I would cheat in a game to win. In which we got another great sound.
Yeah,
bite
we got
from
a really
Daniel.
good sound break. Here we go.
What dumb bitch in this circle's gonna say yes?
And he was right. There were no dumb bitches that said yes.
Ben, what was your answer on this? If no one was going to see your result,
If nobody ever finds out, then
Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
whoa,
To
whoa.
win $100,000.
Oh wait, no. If no one ever finds out, I would cheat in a game to win, not in the game of the circle.
If there's prize money, then yes. If
Oh,
there's
okay.
not,
If
then no.
there's prize money, yes. If there's no prize money, I would say no.
Yeah, I would say no too, because that just takes the fun out of it.
Yes. I agree with you. It also depends on who I'm playing against. Like if it's with my friends who I like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't cheat.
No.
If there's people who I really dislike,
If you're playing against people with big Nick energy, you mean?
Yeah, I
then
will
maybe
cheat.
you
I
would.
will definitely cheat. You know, like I'm just like I can't let these guys. I hate that. You know, like
Yep.
then it will feel good to watch. Like especially if I know that they have soft egos. You know, then
Right.
then the winning is the prize to watch them crumble.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
Well
okay.
said. Yep.
Yeah. That's really.
So the next one was it is better to marry for looks than to marry for money, which I thought was kind of a weird. That's kind of a weird like question at the beginning because aren't both of those things kind of superficial? So
Yeah,
it's like,
I
we're
was so
both just judging-
confused.
It's like, okay, so we're just judging what is less superficial than the other. And then people were like, "How dare
Only
Calvin and
Calvin
Ava?"
and Ava said thumbs down, and people were like, "Wow, they're really superficial."
It's like, yeah, but you chose look. You chose only look.
Yeah, I would have
also
said thumbs.
superficial.
I would have said thumbs down.
Yeah. If I could give a side thumb, I would.
No, you
but
can't. You have to pick, Ben. What
I
would you
guess
have
I would
picked?
do thumbs down. Yeah.
I don't think that it's better to. So is it better to marry for looks than for money? I would say no. I do not think it is better to marry for looks than for money. I think that
in the way
it's
that it's
not-
phrased. In the way that it's phrased, it's not.
it's not better. I would say they're both equally shallow.
equally. I agree.
Yeah. So they answered correctly. I don't think it's like they're like. So were they thinking that
They think
No.
they're superficial Sallies. Max.
they think that it's better to marry for looks than for money? They're like, it's so much better to pick someone based on if they're hot than for money. Come on. It's like, what?
No, it's equal.
Third question: do you have a signature dance move? Only Kay said no.
But that's because she has so many dance moves. There's no
Yeah.
signature one.
And apparently people were like, whoa, like, why would she say no? Like, what if someone was bad at dancing? Like, they would be like, holy shit, like, this person
Wow.
doesn't have, whoa.
What a bad person. What a piece of shit.
Whoa.
That they can't dance. Are you kidding me?
Whoa. I think I might, I back in college, I used to have a signature dance move where I would like put my arms up and go like this, and then I would clap, and then I would go like this, and I would clap to this one song. I forgot what song it was, and I would go,
The DJ would yell, "Stop fucking clapping!"
and then everybody at the party would start doing it with me. It was fucking sick. I would get everybody doing it. So I guess I do have a signature dance move, but I haven't done it in like 10 years.
Wow. I don't
But-
have a signature dance move.
Yeah, but I
'Cause
wouldn't
I can't
judge.
dance. I just can't dance.
I wouldn't judge someone for not having one.
No, it's a weird question to begin with.
I know. I was like, they just want to be like, oh my god, look at everybody dancing.
Yeah. That's really what the producers wanted. They just wanted some
Dance!
on camera dancing, basically.
Dance!
Yep. Max, is it fine to let a dog kiss you on the mouth? Let's
Yeah,
really get into this.
is really what this podcast, an hour in,
I
is
know
what
you
everyone's been
don't
waiting
have
for.
a dog, but you are a dog person.
I love
Would you-
dogs.
so would you let a dog kiss you on the mouth?
I generally do not.
Agreed.
But-
I generally do not, but it's happened, baby. It has happened.
Okay, but like,
my dog has Frenched me before. He has
here's
straight
the
up
thing.
jumped up on me and stuck his tongue
Look, it's
on
like
my lips.
I find it really like gross, but people do it with their. So the question was, is it okay to let your pet kiss you on the mouth? So I didn't phrase that as in, is it okay for my pet to kiss you on the mouth? I phrased it as in, I viewed it as in, is it okay for one to let one's pet kiss them on the mouth? You know, like in general.
Oh,
and-
interesting.
So
Yeah.
you thought that it was just like personally for your pet to kiss you on the mouth.
I guess. Well, they certainly ended up making it that way when they attacked Michelle for it with her.
Yeah, it was weird, but like I just the way that I interpreted it for myself was
Yeah.
just like in general. So
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
just was like, I don't really judge other people for
No.
doing it because it's so common. So
It's
I
fine.
just
It's
so
fine.
well exactly. So I think strategically I would have just put the thumbs up because it's so common for other people to do it. Like, why would I put my thumb down?
Yeah. It comes across as maybe cynical.
Yeah, or just like a little judgmental, especially when it's
Mhm.
so common. But it was a split decision. And
Yeah.
then everyone was just like, yo, like Michelle's lying. Like she has dogs in her picture. You know she kisses her dogs.
She has to be a catfish.
It's so weird.
She's
I mean,
gotta be a catfish.
but you know what? You know what this means? People were looking to target Michelle already, probably because she was old.
yeah,
Is my belief. People do not like the oldest person on reality shows at the start.
it's tough. You really got to have a personality that shines big to keep.
Well, it's
going
like
further.
day
And
one
I do
too
think
on the
she
circle.
does,
You
but
don't have open access to everyone. You can't just talk
definitely
to
are
people
coming at a
whenever you
disadvantage.
do.
You definitely are at a disadvantage when you are not the same age, just because of general vibes and the way people feel they can talk to each other. I feel like there could be generational blocking with conversation.
Yeah.
So
And she said, like, even at the end of the chat afterwards, she's like, I wanted to say more and I didn't get to. I mean, like, especially on the first day of the circle, like, and guys, if this is your first time listening to conversation, we've talked to previous contestants, we've broken it down. You really don't have the ability to talk to anyone you want at all
Right.
times. The producers kind of select who you get to talk to. So it's not like other reality shows.
based on the
Or-
narrative that they're sort of forming for that
Like
episode.
on Survivor, on Big Brother, on other reality strategy shows, you can just walk up to people and fucking talk to them. On the circle,
But even
they-
then, those like camera crews will choose to follow more people over others. So yeah, I mean, it still is like producers are still trying. They understand what the episode narrative probably is for this episode, and they're leaning hard on it.
okay, but then like you can still strategize more than these old people can.
Definitely.
Whereas what I'm
definitely.
saying is Michelle literally can't talk to people. Like
makes it tough. Yeah.
like the producer, like Michelle can't just be like, I want to start a chat with someone. Like she's literally in the hands of the producers because the Circle app isn't real.
what?
It's not a real app. It's not real.
What the hell did I download?
It's not real. This game's like fucking hard. This game is hard because it's not real.
This is like Santa all over again.
I know, dude. This is like when you tried to tell me Corduroy wasn't a real bear. He's real.
Oh,
So yeah, that was the thing. I enjoyed the icebreaker thing, but only 4 questions. They should have had one big one at the end, but I
they
guess
weren't
it's-
even honestly. They weren't that great of questions.
Yeah, early days, and one of them was a dance thing. I was like, I guess they're just trying to start things off a little easy.
I just realized how many negative things have we been saying about this show. This is like a circle podcast. We've said like so much negative shit so far.
Look, bro. I mean, we're honest about the show. We're honest. We're
Yeah.
not. We're honest.
Look,
think
I
we've
love
had
this
laughs.
show.
We like the show. We
I
like
just
the
want to
show.
reiterate that.
We like the
love-
show.
We love it.
We like the show.
Netflix, please give us those exit interviews.
Dude, they're gonna listen to this.
Oh,
Should we delete that? Should we start over?
yeah. Let's.
All right, we're gonna
just-
start over.
let's delete
Okay.
the whole podcast.
So, what fake city are we in LA? Do you think this season? Oh my God, I love Calvin and Nick. The way that they talk about women is beautiful.
Calvin and Nick are fantastic. I love
Nick-
Mitchell. I love Mitchell.
I love calling women chicks.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I hate Mitchell. I take it all back.
Spicy rum cock. Nick's rummy rum rum rum. A barrel of monkeys. Who would have thought?
That rum yum sounds yum yum to me.
Yum yum yum. Okay.
Are we sounding like a circle laughter show now? I think
okay.
we are.
Yeah,
we're getting
we gotta
there.
get David Spade on here. All right.
Should we do an episode this season that's just us like not saying anything cynical and trying to do it in that format?
I want to do after shows for each of our podcasts.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Do a reaction video to us talking
Yes.
and being like, why did we say that? That was stupid.
So we get to the post icebreaker circle chat, and you're never gonna guess who started off the chat.
Fuck Calvin. Gotta give him the boot. I hate him.
It was Calvin.
Wow. I think we've got a square ready for our drinking game.
Yeah, he starts everything. Daniel hates it, and like Nick loves it, and like Calvin's just driving the ship, and people apparently just like don't care. And everyone just kind of jumps on Michelle for like not kissing her dogs, which is weird because there was a split. It was a split decision. Like, what's the big fucking
How
deal?
Dare you not make out with your dogs? Disgusting.
I know. It's like,
Pathetic.
leave this poor woman alone.
I know. She's like, wow, they're really going hard on me for this dog
Yeah.
thing.
And it's interesting that Ava throws shade at her by saying that she's glad most people have signature moves, which could, I guess that Ava really fucked up. Oh, I guess it was Chanel that made the move, but yeah, Kay sent her home. So maybe this is the deciding factor.
That's the pretty much the reason I was thinking that Kay was going after her.
Yeah.
In the end was because she threw shade at her, which was like really unnecessary shade. Like that's the thing is I still can't get over these questions were so lame, and somehow they still managed to grapple onto things and create drama out of it when they were
Dude.
just such bad questions.
I just love when reality show contestants are just so affected by what producers throw at them.
Yeah.
It's so amazing. Like I just finished watching British Love Island, and it's like every one of the games that were meant to like manipulate their relationships just like worked. Like every game that was meant to throw wrench into the relationships, which were just so obviously like meant to cause them to fight, would cause them to fight. And it's just
they
like,
fall into it
how
every
did
time.
you buy this? Like it's just like every single time, you know? Like it's so funny. So yeah, this like these meaningless questions got them to turn on each other. So funny.
It's wild. Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah. So we get to the ratings, and of course Calvin put Nick as number one. So they got the douchemans going on, dude.
Yep, Calvin and Nick have their bromance. Although Nick did not return the favor, he went for the flirtatious angle and put Ava at one.
Yeah. He must be heartbroken.
Because Ava put who? Ashley?
Roxana.
No, Ava put Ashley at one.
No, Ava
Kay put Roxana.
Ava also put Roxana at number one, I thought.
That's not what I have written down.
Oh.
I trust my notes over yours. Quite frankly.
We're gonna have to rewatch. Okay, let's share the screen.
I could be wrong, but I think I'm right.
That's not important.
But yeah, Kay got a lot of number ones here. So it
Yeah,
wasn't a big
Roxana put
surprise.
K.
Wasn't a big surprise to me that she ended up getting first in the rankings.
Nick put Michelle at number 1, right?
I have Nick putting Ava at number 1.
No, no, I'm sorry. Ashley put Michelle at number 1, and that's Matt. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
But yeah, there wasn't a lot of I don't think they showed almost a single rating.
No,
of
they just
Daniel.
really showed us that like Crazy K was like heading up there. Yeah.
Yep.
And then we showed that I really thought that this Kay and Calvin talk was gonna be like just like, oh, they're flirting, but it was cool to see that they solidified like the first alliance, you know? And actually I was like, all right, we get it, they're flirting.
And
like,
Kay was pushing that.
Yeah. And then I thought it was cool that he's like, oh, she wants to form an alliance. Like I get that too.
Yeah.
Like it was awesome. I was like, oh.
I think he was going into that chat definitely thinking, oh, we're just gonna flirt and we're gonna do that. And then Kay like steered it in a different direction and was like, I want to like actually make an alliance with you. Let's have each other's backs here.
But I like that they were both like they both used the same verbiage and were like, oh, this is an alliance. Like you don't hear that a lot on the circle where they're both like alliance, like in the same conversation, like we're working together, like we're using the same exact words, like we know we're on the same page like this soon, you know?
Yeah.
Like
no, like usually
I respect that.
We've heard it before, but it's always like really late into the season that we end up hearing.
Yeah, where they're like, we're finally saying we're an alliance, you know, like so it's cool. Like I respect
this is awesome.
that.
No, I love it. Kay is a really fun player.
Yeah.
I really hope she goes far.
And I like seeing this from Calvin because it makes him more interesting this far into the episode. Because
and I've talked about we talked about this on the last episode. Like with Calvin, it's like he does give off like douchey energy, like in his intros and things like that. But you have to respect his game. Like his game is actually really working out. It is aggressive. It's a very aggressive game, but it's still like really he does seem to be charming everybody, and people are enamored by his confidence. And
besides Daniel,
who fucking hates him. But honestly, like you know, I think we could see Calvin going far if he doesn't rub too many people the wrong way.
No, and you know the things that Calvin says doesn't really bother me as much as you know the things that like the things that Nick says. And you know Nick could just be like, you know, it's like his first day and he's just like gallivanting and could come down and like be fine. But these are just our first impressions of people, and these are our reactions. Okay, this is just the way that we feel. We are reacting to what we see on reality TV.
Blame the edit.
We are fans first and foremost, reacting just like you. So don't be upset, okay? Like we like to just react to things and have fun and not be like just like reporters, you know? Like that's what's fun about our reaction, our podcast is that we're more reactionary and rather like people that report on things, you know? This isn't like Rob has a podcast where it's more of like a family friendly podcast and more like has that kind of rapport thing. I love Rob as a podcast, but we wanted to do something different in the reality space and have a different kind of podcast. So it's not that we don't love the contestants, we don't love the shows, but we just want to have a different kind of thing going on. So that's our statement.
That's
my statement. Ben might have different feelings.
I agree.
Okay. Ben, I would never want to speak for you.
You can. It's okay.
Okay.
Let's get into these final rankings. Michelle came in 8th. Why do you think that is, Max?
Ageism. I do. People don't like old
I was
people.
setting you up for a soundbite.
Oh.
That's what I was doing.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, Michelle, it's because of the dogs, because you went in and kissed the dogs.
No, but also ageism. Yeah.
Yeah. You just don't like old people. I mean, it's not like I'm not saying they're like bad people for putting in the bottom. I'm just saying like it's
but
like
it's
she's
also because of the dogs. You didn't kiss the dogs.
Oh my god, Mr. Sheffield, she wouldn't kiss the dogs. Mr. Sheffield.
Oh no, you didn't kiss the dog.
You didn't kiss the dogs. Oh my god. The dogs. I spilled my coffee all over my chemise cloak and the dogs.
Poor Michelle. I feel
Oh,
bad.
Michelle, it's because of the dogs, because you went in and kissed the dogs.
I feel bad for her. All because of a stupid dog kissing question.
Nah, they were gonna do it anyway. This
I
is
think
just
they probably
it's just
were,
so that
yeah.
they could have a more concrete reason, so that they didn't have to say, "Yo, she's old." They were looking for a reason.
Instead, they have a really good reason of it.
Yo,
She
she
didn't kiss the
kissed
dog.
the dogs. Oh my god.
Rixana coming in 7th was a surprise.
Yeah. I guess she just didn't make enough of like an impression.
Yeah, I guess not. I guess she wasn't.
think she just-
maybe she didn't have as many chats. I don't know.
I don't know. We just don't know.
It's hard to say because there's not really a clear reason why Rixana.
How
got
did they
rated so
get
low.
over like Ava? Like, well, just
I
because
have
people
no idea.
wanted to like, I guess that like because her and Michelle were married probably is. I think that's
Mm,
why.
Honestly,
Because
yeah.
they didn't have that kind of like flirtation kind of thing.
Yep.
And like you're saying, like, well, Daniel isn't really gonna have kind of romances with people because he's gay.
Yeah.
Although Ashley is Ashley
That I'm not sure of because she was sort of flirting with everybody. So maybe
so maybe she's coming in as bi. I'm not exactly
yeah,
sure.
they
what
haven't
he's-
stated that. But
Yeah.
it does seem like Matthew is planning on trying to flirt.
Yeah, so maybe she's bi in the circle, not a lesbian.
I don't know.
Especially because
Yeah.
Daniel was like, "Oh, Ashley wants to like hook up with Nick." That's
Mhm.
what Daniel said. So we're not kind of sure, but I think
and there's a lot of flirtation pushing this game right now. So it's I think
But
it'd be
Daniel's
very relevant to
personality,
find out.
Daniel's personality is still like young, single, and fun, and Roxana's
Yep.
is like still like I'm older and I'm a mom, so that pushes you down. She's still
Yeah.
older. People do not want to talk to older people; they want to be young. It's
Yeah.
just like the younger people get together. This happens on all reality shows.
There's,
It's just
there's your rare exceptions of like Tim from Circle UK and people like that who just their personalities shine so extraordinarily bright that
yeah. But you know what happened? Tim wasn't in the initial cast. He came in and he had safety for the first elimination that he came in, so
Right.
he had time to kind of assimilate himself and get to meet people. It's
That's
really
true.
hard actually
Yep.
for old people when they're in the initial cast.
right.
So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Nick and Ashley at 4th. That's a really good spot for them.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I like that for Matthew.
Yeah, and I really like
him in that.
Matthew.
I like Matthew a lot.
I think it's a good spot for Nick for his game. We're gonna see. I mean, look, I want to say we've been harsh on Nick, but that's just what he's giving us, and maybe he'll.
But
calm down.
Ava leaving, although now coming back, spoiler
Yeah.
alert, I was gonna say it would probably hurt Nick, but now it might help him a lot. Although we'll see how Nick treats her now that she's not her anymore.
Yeah.
Could be way different vibe. So
3rd is Daniel. Great spot for him.
yeah, I love that for Daniel.
Yeah,
Number
you-
3 is you want to be number 3.
You don't
want to
get the
if you
power
can.
too early, especially
If you
people
can be
like
3 all season, that's like Delisa was
Yeah.
3 for most of the season as
We were-
Trevor.
Yeah, we
last
called
year.
that too. We were like, oh, Lisa's gonna win this shit.
Mhm. I
Uh,
think Joey was 3 a bunch too in season 1.
Yeah. No, Joey was. Yeah, you're right. Joey was. 3
He
a lot.
started out at like 4 or 5, but he eventually
Yeah.
like was on. In the free zone.
Calvin 2nd and Kai 1. So good for them, especially if
K.
they formed an
Yeah.
alliance. Sorry, K. Sorry, I was so good about calling K the whole time. and
I
then
know. Yeah,
Kai this
it's
one fucking
sometimes when
time.
you read it on there. Yeah, it's on paper it looks like Kai.
I'm so embarrassed. This is the one thing I'm gonna edit. I'm gonna go back and edit this one part.
Okay, do it.
No.
We're
Um,
unfiltered.
Yeah, so Kai is the sole influencer. I love
Hey,
that. God, no! Now that I've messed it up, I'll never get it right.
now it's in your head. Now,
No!
now you have it subconsciously. You're just gonna say it. Now. Ah!
Oh man.
Oh, yeah. So
I was not surprised that Ava was not eliminated.
yeah, I was not surprised by that either.
I was surprised that we really only had one catfish though to start out. I was kind of hoping for one more catfish.
Yeah, sorry, I just got distracted because my dog literally opened the door.
Oh my god, it's like the Velociraptors in Jurassic Park.
I'm a little terrified right now that my dog has
Millhouse?
figured out how to open doors. It was fully shut, Max. It was fully shut, and he just literally opened the door.
Good puppy. Good job.
He scares me sometimes. What were you saying though, Max?
Something about Crazy K. I got it right. No, I wasn't surprised that Ava didn't go home because it's just like, I don't know, early days. I got to do a twist. So,
Yeah.
so she goes to the inner circle and
What in the intergalactic flawlessness is this, honey?
I love how long that honey goes on for.
I know every time. It gets me every time.
So yeah, she's coming back.
Yeah, which is good because she mentioned that her cocktail is a spicy version margarita, and we really needed another potential version plotline on this show. They seem to be leaning into that she might be a version.
It worked out so well.
There's nothing.
last season that
It's
they
like
have to go
so
really good this
important.
season.
There's nothing more interesting than somebody being a version because it's just really
Because like
it's just-
how,
dude, it's like how she's so
How?
beautiful. Somebody's personal choice on like whether they want to have sex or not is so fascinating.
I said it earlier, I'll say it again. I want all virgins on the show.
Yeah,
That's all I want. Because it's so interesting to me. Like, how
dude,
can there be
like
so
I
many
really
virgins?
care whether you have sex or not on a strategic reality show where you
Give it-
don't even meet face to face with people.
Give us a Love Island spinoff and call it Virgin Island. And it's all virgins. And we'll see if like maybe they hold each other's hands at some point or not.
But I want it to be crossed with a circle so they don't actually meet each other. They
Right.
can't meet face to face. Ooh.
What will they lose their virginity?
I
Will they
don't
not?
know.
We don't know.
Oh my
We don't
God.
know.
How romantic!
Oh,
Oh, it's so
she's so
romantic.
sweet. She's
So yeah, it seems like
romantic.
we're not going to spoil anything, but it does.
I know,
seem-
like I know who it is because they showed it in the trailer.
I forget who it's going to be, but I don't want to spoil anything. But it is going to be the. It does seem it's going to be the imposter twist.
Yeah,
Fr-
they're
from,
cloning. So, yeah, they're gonna be. There's gonna be two of the same person in there.
Yes,
and they have to
but
figure
it
out
is the
which one
imposter
real.
twist from UK circle.
Did they not do that last season in US too?
No,
Oh, they didn't. Okay.
I do not believe so. But we did see it in. Were there two man? No, well, there weren't two Manricas. I forget who it was in the UK circle, but it really fucked over the person who was.
Oh, it was Tally.
Yeah, it really fucked
Mhm.
over the person who was made the imposter. So it really sucks.
Well,
if you're
she lasted a few more weeks, but it's still like
the
it had some damage
stench.
done.
The
Yeah,
stench never left her because it's very confusing,
right. It just makes that other person,
especially this
smell like
early.
catfish.
Especially this
Yeah.
early on when they don't know you.
Yeah.
It's not. It's like
I will say it was a really fun.
it's a really
episode.
fun twist though. So I'm very
Tally
excited for
lost
it.
her shit.
Yeah, it's like, oh my
she was
God.
so mad. That's just
That's
Chloe.
not me. I'm me, and they don't think I'm me, but that's not me.
Is that Chloe from Too Hot to Handle?
No, she's your random British person.
Is that Chloe from Too Hot to Handle?
Sounds like it. your Long Island accent and your British accent, they're all sort of blending together now at this point.
Hello, accent. This is my.
So are you trying to go like
Yeah.
you're trying to go old Scottish guy now?
Now
Get
I'm
the-
just doing whatever I want. Whatever comes to my head.
Oh, yeah. We don't have many British listeners. It's okay.
Yeah. Thousands and thousands of other ones, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of Nick fans after this one.
Come on, guys. We have Big Nick energy.
Big Nick energy.
Give us a sub. Well, yeah. That's
We
it.
have fun. No, guys, we love
it.
this show. I actually, after like talking about this much, I am super stoked for next episode. I think the imposter thing is going to be really fun, and
so too.
I'm stoked to see where the strategy goes. I think the Calvin and Crazy K. What was her rapper name? Like Ghost something. It
Yeah,
was like
something
really
like
fun.
that.
Something like Ghost something.
Go something.
Cool rap name. But she doesn't bring that up, so maybe she wants to keep that secret.
Yeah, she's Linkin Park did rap too, didn't they?
Well, they're a punk band, okay, and it's one guy.
No, it's a rapper. Linkin Park is a rapper, I thought.
Linkin Park. He's a rapper,
He's a rapper.
and
Oh.
Nick is his drummer.
Speaking of rapping, should we wrap this up?
Oh,
We're at an hour and a half. We're at an hour and a half.
Yep.
We went deep on this one, and we still have another podcast to do after this.
Yeah, we do, baby.
Another hour and a half long podcast.
At least. No, just kidding. That should be that short. All right, guys. Well, thanks for listening. We got another episode coming out tomorrow, maybe 2, whatever. Gonna be going live. Follow us on social, stuff like that. Ben, you got anything to add?
No, yeah. Click our link tree. Oh, keep an eye out too for drinking games for next week's episodes. Probably gonna drop on Reddit on Monday or Tuesday. So
Yep.
keep an eye out for that.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.